Fiancée used her vacation to cheat with her ex. So I called off our wedding, and now she's desperate to get me back. I need to get this out before I lose my mind. I'm sitting here in my apartment, staring at my laptop screen, and my entire reality just shattered from a single Instagram photo. Let me back up. I'm 29, teach debate at a university you've definitely heard of. Been with my fiancée Brianna for 4 years, engaged for 8 months. Our wedding's in 3 weeks. Or was. Still processing that part. Brianna's an oceanographer at a marine research institute. Brilliant woman, the type who gets published in journals I can't even pronounce. When she talks about coral bleaching or ocean acidification, her whole face lights up. That passion hooked me from day one. We met at a conference where I was presenting on competitive rhetoric and she was discussing environmental communication. She laughed at my nerdy debate jokes. I pretended to understand marine chemistry. It worked. Our relationship felt solid. We had our own careers, split everything down the middle, saved together. We'd built up $32,000 in our joint account for the wedding and just put down a deposit on a house near the university. Nothing fancy, but it had an office for me to prep tournaments and a basement she could convert into a research space. 4 days ago, Brianna told me she had to fly to Belize. Critical research expedition, couldn't be rescheduled. I wasn't thrilled, we're supposed to get married in 3 weeks, still had vendor meetings, seating charts to finalize. But this is her career. You don't become a leading oceanographer by skipping fieldwork. It's just 5 days, she said, packing her equipment. Novin and I have to collect samples from 3 different reef sites. The grant committee wants preliminary data by month's end. Novin. Her research partner. I'd met him twice at institute events. Quiet guy, always had his nose in data sheets. They'd published 2 papers together on microplastic accumulation. Purely professional, she assured me. The man literally brought his own lunch to avoid unnecessary social interaction at work functions. She flew out Tuesday morning. Kissed me goodbye, promised to call every night. She did call. Told me about the equipment delays, the weather patterns, how the local team wasn't properly prepared. Typical fieldwork complications. Nothing seemed off. This afternoon, I was taking a break between practice sessions. The team's preparing for nationals and these kids are intense, needed 5 minutes of mindless scrolling. Opened Instagram. One of our mutual friends, Brooklyn, was also in Belize. Small world, right? She's a travel blogger, always somewhere tropical. Brooklyn had posted a carousel of resort photos. Infinity pools, beachfront cabanas, cocktails with those little umbrellas. I was scrolling through when I stopped cold on the 4th photo. Background, left side. Pool bar. 2 people on bar stools, turned toward each other. Brianna and Novin. My first thought was, maybe they're staying at a resort near the research station. Belize isn't huge. Could be coincidence. Then I looked closer. Her hand was on his chest. Not a friendly pat or accidental touch. Fingers spread, intimate. The way she touches me when we're out and she wants to show we're together. Novin's arm wrapped around her waist, thumb hooked into her swimsuit bottom. They were both wearing wristbands. Bright orange, plastic looking. I zoomed in until the photo pixelated. I've seen those wristbands before. My cousin went to a couple's resort in Jamaica, wouldn't shut up about how they give you different colored bands for different packages. Orange was the all-inclusive romance package at most chains. Couples massages, private dinners, champagne on arrival. My hands weren't shaking yet. My brain was still in debate mode, gather evidence, assess credibility, form arguments. I went to the resort's Instagram page. Palms Paradise Belize. Their story had highlights from today. Welcome our newest lovebirds. Short video clips of arriving couples. 3rd clip, 12 seconds in. Brianna and Novin at check-in. She's signing something. He's holding both their passports. The caption underneath, Mr. and Mrs. Lawson celebrating their anniversary in paradise, 2 hearts emoji. Lawson. That's Novin's last name. I sat there staring at those resort wristbands for 15 minutes. The same woman who helped me pick wedding invitations 3 weeks ago was playing housewife with her purely professional colleague. Those aren't research facility badges. Those are couples resort wristbands. My debate training kicked in hard. Don't react. Don't assume. Build your case with evidence that would hold up under cross-examination. I screenshot everything. The pool bar photo. The resort story. The Mr. and Mrs. Lawson caption. Saved them to 3 different folders, backed up to my cloud. Then I started digging. First move, Cross-reference timelines. Brianna texted me at 2 p.m. yesterday. Collection site 2 complete. Water samples look promising. Equipment acting up but Novan fixed it. I checked Palms Paradise's Instagram from yesterday. 2:15 p.m. Couples massage special happening now in our Ocean View spa. Tagged in the photo, at Novan_Lawson_85. My throat went dry. I clicked his profile. Usually private, but he'd gone public for the trip. Recent posts showed him prepping for important research and excited for this next chapter. Generic captions that could mean anything. Or everything. I needed more. Opened our shared Google Calendar on my laptop. We sync everything, dentist appointments, dinner reservations, work schedules. Helps us plan around each other's lives. Or so I thought. There was a hidden calendar layer. BP Personal. I'd never noticed it before, probably because she'd set the color to barely visible gray. I clicked to unhide it. Hotel confirmation. Palms Paradise, Belize. 5 nights. Honeymoon suite, Mr. and Mrs. Lawson. Booked 3 weeks ago. Paid with our joint credit card. $4,800. $4,800 of our wedding money for her fake honeymoon. My stomach churned, but I kept going. Once you find one lie, you pull the thread until everything unravels. Her laptop sat on our dining table. She'd left it because airport security with research equipment is already a nightmare. I knew her password, my birthday plus her favorite number. She'd made me memorize it in case of emergencies. This qualified. Email first. Nothing obvious in the inbox. But drafts folder? Goldmine. 17 unsent emails to Novan dating back 7 months. February, last night was incredible. Can't wait until we don't have to sneak around. April, the conference excuse worked perfectly. He didn't suspect anything. June, after the wedding, we'll have more freedom. Married women take research trips all the time. After the wedding, she was going to marry me and keep screwing him. One draft from last week made me want to punch through the wall. The debate nerd is so focused on his nationals prep he wouldn't notice if I disappeared for a month. Perfect timing for our real celebration. Debate nerd. That's what I was to her. I found their shared photo album next. Hidden in her Google Photos under Portugal planning. We'd talked about Portugal for our honeymoon. She'd been researching locations. The album had nothing to do with Portugal. Vegas, 4 months ago when she was at a marine biology conference. Her in a cocktail dress I'd never seen, Novan's hand on her thigh at a blackjack table. Miami, her solo mental health weekend in May. Sunset photos on a yacht. Her bikini top, his board shorts, champagne flutes touching. Denver, visiting her sick cousin in July. Except the photo showed a mountain cabin, fireplace, wine bottles, her wearing his university hoodie. Each photo had timestamps. Messages. Inside jokes. A whole relationship documented while she came home to me talking about wedding centerpieces and mortgage rates. My phone buzzed. New photo uploaded to the album. 2 minutes ago. I clicked it. Brianna on a hotel bed. Lingerie I'd bought her for our anniversary. Champagne glasses on the nightstand. Rose petals scattered on white sheets. The honeymoon suite I'd never see. The caption, celebrating early, clinking glasses emoji. Her smile in that photo. The same smile she gave me when I proposed. The same smile from our engagement photos hanging in our living room. The same smile that convinced me I'd found my partner for life. I ran to the bathroom and threw up. Came back to find 3 more photos uploaded. I won't describe them. Can't. But they were dated and timestamped. Evidence even she couldn't deny. My phone lit up with a text from her. Rough day at the research site. Equipment completely failed. Might need to extend the trip a day or 2. Love you. I stared at that text. At the lies coming so easily. At the wedding ring on my desk I'd been cleaning for the ceremony. Then I noticed something in the last photo's background. A 3rd champagne glass. Someone else was in that room. A 3rd glass. My mind raced through possibilities. Hotel staff? Another couple? Some swinger situation I didn't want to imagine? Didn't matter. Not yet. I had work to do. I didn't sleep that night. Didn't eat. Just planned. Like preparing my team for nationals, every argument anticipated, every counterpoint ready, every piece of evidence organized. First priority, protect myself financially. I logged into our joint account at 3 a.m. $32,000 sitting there. Our wedding fund. Our future house repairs. Our life. I transferred $16,000 to my personal account. My half. Left $1 in the joint. Complete drainage could be considered theft in court. The transaction would hit by morning. She'd see it eventually, but by then it wouldn't matter. Next, the house. We'd put down $5,000 to hold it, closing scheduled for next month. I called the 24-hour line, told them a family emergency required cancellation. Lost the deposit but kept my credit clean. Better than being tied to a mortgage with her. The wedding venue was trickier. Canceling meant losing our $8,000 deposit. So I didn't cancel. I called the manager, Patricia, who'd worked with us for months. I need to postpone indefinitely due to unexpected circumstances, I said. Keep the deposit on hold. Don't refund anything. Don't release the date yet. Is everything alright? Patricia asked. It will be. Now for the hard part. Evidence compilation. I created a master folder. Screenshots, receipts, timestamps, credit card statements showing every dollar she'd spent on her affair. The Vegas trips, the Miami weekend, the Denver cabin. Cross-referenced with her lies to me, text messages saying she was exhausted from conferences while posting sunset photos with him. I downloaded everything from her cloud before she could delete it. Every photo, every email draft, every calendar entry. Built an airtight case that would make my debate team proud. At 6 a.m., I composed an email. Rewrote it 12 times until it was perfect. No emotion, no drama. Just facts. Subject, wedding update, please read. 2. Both families, wedding party, closest friends. 53 recipients total. I need to inform you that the wedding scheduled for 3 weeks from now is off. I've discovered that Brianna has been conducting an affair with her research partner, Novan Lawson, for at least 7 months. This is not a decision I've made lightly. I've attached selected evidence for transparency. I ask for your understanding and space while I process this. Thank you for your support. Attached, 5 screenshots. The resort booking under Mr. and Mrs. Lawson. The lingerie photo with timestamp. The draft email about the debate nerd. Their Vegas hotel receipt paid with our joint card. The couple's massage booking from yesterday when she was supposedly collecting water samples. I hit send at 6:47 a.m. Then I turned off my phone's ringer and walked to campus. Taught my morning class like nothing happened. Ran debate practice. Grabbed lunch with a colleague. Compartmentalization is a beautiful thing. When I finally checked my phone at 2 p.m. 47 missed calls from Brianna. 23 from her mother. 15 from her sister. 12 from unknown numbers. 186 text messages. I scrolled through Brianna's texts, watching her emotional evolution in real time. 7:02 a.m. Why is our account empty? 7:15 a.m. Call me now. 7:43 a.m. What did you do? 8:21 a.m. This is a misunderstanding. 8:45 a.m. Those photos aren't what they look like. 9:33 a.m. Please answer me. 10:15 a.m. I'm flying home right now. 10:52 a.m. You had no right to tell everyone. 11:30 a.m. We can talk about this. 12:45 p.m. Don't do anything else stupid. 1:20 p.m. I can explain everything if you just answer. 2:08 p.m. You're going to regret this. Her mother's texts were different. Confused. Apologetic. We had no idea. Your father is furious. She's not answering us either. Her sister sent one message. I'm sorry. We warned her this would happen eventually. Eventually? What did that mean? My phone rang again. Unknown number, but local area code. I almost ignored it, then something made me answer. Hello? Is this? The male voice paused. Are you Brianna's fiancé? Who is this? Novan. We need to talk. His voice was steady but strained. She's not who you think she is. I just found out about you. Neither of us knew about the other. My blood froze. What do you mean you just found out about me? She told me you were her gay roommate, Novan said. That you help with rent but we're moving out soon. I've been with her for 8 months. We were planning a future. I laughed. Actually laughed. The sound came out wrong, hollow. Let me guess, I said. She told you I was obsessed with my job and barely noticed her. No, man. She said you were gay. Had a boyfriend named Paolo. She showed me photos of you two at Pride last year. Pride? I'd gone to support my sister. Brought my friend Paolo because Brianna had a research deadline. The photos on her phone were cropped, you couldn't see my sister or her girlfriend standing right next to us. We need to meet, Novin said. There's more. So much more. Can you come to Flanagan's bar? 20 minutes? Flanagan's was across town. Public. Safe. I agreed. Novin looked exactly like I remembered, polo shirt, khakis, anxious energy of someone who preferred spreadsheets to people. Except now he also looked destroyed. Eyes red, 3-day stubble, hands shaking around his beer. She played us both, he started. But we're not the only ones. He pulled out his phone, showed me their text thread. 8 months of messages. Good morning texts. Inside jokes. Plans for a future. In her messages to him, I didn't exist as a fiancé. I was background furniture in her real life with him. I found out about you because of this, he said, scrolling to this morning. The resort charged his card for extras, $3,000 in spa treatments, champagne, room service. When he questioned it, she said her stalker ex had shown up and she needed comfort purchases. But then I saw this. He showed me a text she'd sent to another number while he was at the resort gym, room 412. Hurry up before D gets back. Who's in room 412? I asked. Felipe Reyes. Boat dealer from Fort Lauderdale. Net worth about $12 million. My stomach dropped. How do you know that? Because I did what you did. Went through everything. She forgot she'd logged into my iPad months ago. Everything synced. Photos, messages, emails. He opened a folder on his phone. Screenshots of conversations with Felipe. She'd met him 3 months ago during a research trip. Told him she was single, a dedicated scientist who'd never found time for love. He'd bought her jewelry, flew her to private islands on weekends. She told me she was visiting her parents. Look at this, Novin said. A video message she'd sent Felipe last week. 16 seconds. Our bedroom. Our apartment. Her in my old college shirt saying she was stuck in a boring housing situation with some nobody who didn't appreciate her but that would change soon once the future was secured. The future. She meant Felipe's money. There's more, Novin said. She's been using both of us for money while setting up her real escape with him. Look at these charges. Credit card statements. She'd opened cards in my name I didn't know about. 3 of them, nearly maxed out. $45,000 in debt with my social security number. Identity theft. She did the same to me, he said. 2 cards. 30,000. We sat there comparing notes like the world's saddest study group. Every research trip mapped to a weekend with one of us or Felipe. Every equipment expense traced to jewelry or clothes. Every lie perfectly crafted to keep 3 men financing her lifestyle while she hunted for a bigger fish. Felipe doesn't know about us, Novin said. But here's the thing, I did some digging on him too. He's married. Wife's a prosecutor. Very Catholic, very connected, very unforgiving about infidelity. We looked at each other. The same thought forming. She destroyed our lives, I said. We could return the favor, Novin replied. I have everything. Every message, every photo, every receipt. She doesn't know I have it all backed up. My phone buzzed. Text from Brianna, I'm at the airport. We need to talk. I can explain everything. Also, why is our savings account empty? What did you do? I showed Novin. He laughed bitterly. Let her come home, he said. Let's see her try to explain this. My phone buzzed again. Different number. You should check your work email. B. I opened my university email. My blood went cold. The subject line from an anonymous sender to the entire department. Concern about professors' conduct with students. My hand shook as I opened the email. Screenshots of fabricated conversations between me and female debate team members. Messages I'd never sent. Situations that never happened. All sent to the dean, department chair, and my entire team. What is it? Novin asked. She's trying to destroy my career. False allegations of inappropriate conduct with students. He leaned over, looked at the screenshots. These are obviously fake. Look at the timestamps, they're all from the same minute. And this font isn't even from the university email system. He was right. In her panic, Brianna had gotten sloppy. The fabricated messages referenced debate tournaments scheduled for next month as having already happened. One conversation mentioned a student who'd graduated 2 years ago as currently enrolled. Document everything, Novin said. Forward it to yourself, your lawyer, everyone. This is evidence of harassment and defamation. I did exactly that, Then texted Brianna back, "Coffee shop on University Avenue 1 hour. Come alone." "You sure about this?" Novin asked. "She wants to explain? Let her. I'll be recording everything. One party consent state." Novin nodded. "I've got something to handle too. Felipe needs to know who he's really dealing with. Good luck." I arrived at the coffee shop 30 minutes early. Picked a corner table where I could see everything. Started my phone recording, placed its screen down between the napkin dispenser and sugar packets. She walked in dragging her suitcase, looking nothing like the woman I'd proposed to. Hair unwashed, makeup smeared, wearing the same clothes from her Instagram posts 3 days ago. The oceanographer who gave presentations to hundreds now looked like she'd been crying for hours. She sat down without ordering anything. Started with tears. "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It just happened." "Which part?" I asked. "The 7-month affair? The 3 maxed out credit cards in my name? Or the email you just sent trying to destroy my career?" Her face shifted. The tears stopped instantly. "You went through my computer?" "Our computer. That we bought together. With our money. Which you've been stealing." "I wasn't stealing. I was investing in our future." "With Novin? Or with Felipe?" The color drained from her face. "How do you?" Novin and I had a very enlightening conversation. Compared notes. "Interesting how you told him I was gay." She tried another angle. "Anger now. You had no right to tell our families. To humiliate me like that." "Humiliate you?" I pulled out my tablet, showed her the screenshots. "Let's talk about humiliation." I showed her everything. The receipts. The messages to Felipe calling me a nobody. The credit cards in my name. The video from our bedroom. With each swipe, she sank lower in her chair. "That video was private." "No, that video was evidence. Like all of this. Which my attorney will be very interested in when we discuss identity theft charges." "You wouldn't." I leaned back. "Brianna, you stole $45,000 using my social security number. You attempted to destroy my career with fabricated allegations. You've been defrauding 3 men simultaneously. I'm not the one who should be worried about legal consequences." She lunged across the table, trying to grab my phone. Coffee went everywhere. Other customers stared. The barista called out, "Everything okay over there?" "We're fine," I said, standing up. She was just leaving. Security approached anyway. Brianna started yelling. "He's recording me without consent. He stole from our account. He's trying to blackmail me." The security guard looked at me. I calmly showed him my ID, explained she was my ex-fiancée having a breakdown. Showed him the coffee all over my shirt from when she lunged at me. "Ma'am, you need to leave," the guard said. "I'm not going anywhere until..." "Ma'am, I can call the police if you prefer." She grabbed her suitcase, stood up, and looked me dead in the eyes. "You have no idea what I've already done," she hissed. "Check your work email again. Check what I sent to the dean. The real one this time." She stormed out, leaving me standing there covered in coffee. I pulled out my phone with shaking hands and opened my email. New message from Brianna's personal account to the dean, sent 2 minutes ago. The subject line, "Evidence of grade tampering and tournament fraud." Attached were documents I'd never seen before. I opened the attachments. Falsified grade reports showing I'd changed scores for debate team members. Fake tournament registrations with embezzled funds. Bank statements she'd doctored to show suspicious deposits. But Brianna had made a crucial mistake. A fatal one. The metadata on every document showed creation timestamps from today. After 2 p.m. After our confrontation started. The grade changes referenced a student database system the university had discontinued 3 years ago. The tournament she claimed I'd embezzled from? It was scheduled for next spring, hosted by a university that didn't even exist. She'd spelled Stanford as Stanford University. I immediately forwarded everything to University Legal with a note, "My ex-fiancée is attempting to frame me following our breakup. Note the metadata and obvious errors. I have recordings of her threatening this exact action. Please investigate." Then I called my department chair directly. Explained everything. She'd already seen the first email and dismissed it as obvious harassment. "Don't worry," she said. IT traced the IP address. Both emails came from the same laptop, registered to Brianna Fowler. "We're pressing charges for cyber harassment and filing a restraining order. Come to my office tomorrow morning." Meanwhile, Novin was executing as part of the plan. He'd contacted Felipe with proof of Brianna's schemes. But Felipe wasn't just married, he was married to Sofia Reyes, an assistant district attorney who specialized in fraud cases. Novin sent everything directly to her office email with the subject, "Your husband is being defrauded." Sofia Reyes didn't just take it personally. She took it professionally. Within 48 hours, the dominoes fell. The Marine Institute fired Brianna for misusing grant funds. Those research trips to Vegas and Miami? Charged to federal research grants. That's fraud with a capital F. The Institute's investigation found she'd stolen nearly $30,000 in grant money. 3 lawsuits hit simultaneously, me for identity theft, Novin for fraud, and Sofia Reyes for alienation of affection plus fraud. Combined, Brianna was facing $150,000 in civil damages plus criminal charges. The university cleared me completely. IT's investigation proved the documents were fabricated. They counter-filed charges against Brianna for criminal harassment, defamation, and cyberstalking. The recording from the coffee shop became evidence of her malicious intent. Her family imploded. Her sister posted on Facebook, "For those asking, yes, I knew Brianna had issues. We've tried interventions before. This time she's on her own." Her parents sent me a formal apology letter and offered to pay for my legal fees. I declined but kept the letter. Then came the professional death blow. Marine biology is a tiny field. Word travels fast. A colleague of mine knew someone at the American Marine Biology Association. They flagged her profile. She'd never work in the field again. 3 weeks later, what would have been our wedding day, I hosted a party at the venue. Called it my Independence Day celebration. Used the space we'd booked, invited everyone who'd been on the guest list. Even Novin showed up with a bottle of champagne. To dodged bullets, he toasted. To learning experiences, I countered. The party was perfect. My sister gave a speech about recognizing red flags. My debate team performed a humorous case study on relationship fraud. Everyone laughed. Everyone danced. The venue, impressed by how we handled everything, refunded half our deposit. 6 months later, I'm coaching my team at nationals. They're crushing it, 2 teams in semifinals, 1 guaranteed for finals. My phone buzzes during a break. LinkedIn notification, "Brianna Fowler viewed your profile." I check her page. She's working inventory at a distribution center 2 states away. Night shift. Her bio still says marine biology researcher, but her job title says warehouse associate 3. I don't block her. Let her see my updates. The team's victories. My promotion to head coach. The consulting work with the State Department's debate program. The life I built without her. A week later, she messages me, "I'm sorry for everything. I'm in therapy now. Getting help." I don't respond. A month after that, she announces her engagement on Facebook. Some guy named Roger from her warehouse. I screenshot it, find him on LinkedIn, and send one message, "Google her name." Then run. He messages back 2 days later, "Thank you." Her engagement post disappears. The last update I saw before I finally blocked her, "Sometimes you have to hit bottom to learn how to swim." Poetic for someone who studied oceans but never learned that dragging others under with you isn't swimming, it's drowning. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you really like our videos, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day.